Man, I don't know, man. That entire arc is like super exhausting. I think part of like the most exhausting thing about it, and I think why my mood's just like,
would you do me a favor?
This whole thing has gotten so toxic, and I really feel bad, I think, for some of the people involved. It's hard to want to be focused, to be honest. I don't know if now is the right time to play this. I think I'm going to chill for the rest of the night. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I got good vibes. So, I think I'm just going to end. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a fantastic rest of the night. I appreciate the hell out of you dudes. Sorry for ending a little bit early, but I don't know. I just, I'm really just exhausted explaining my character constantly. And I think to some degree, I think I may make some icy decisions based on OOC for my, just to protect those that I RP with. I think the worst thing about it, and I'm going to be honest with you, is just, I made the stupidest mistake to read some of this shit. On my phone before switching over as I was trying to watch this thing load. The biggest thread on Reddit right now, and the top comment says Nino would not find as many excuses for Sophia as he does if she was a man named Dave. And that is such a absolutely disgusting take that I don't want to stream for this community. Not you guys, but it's such a loaded statement, dude, that because she's got a vagina is the only way that you could ever trust her. Oh my God, dude. What is wrong with these people, bro? What is wrong? You know what I mean? I'm just so like disgusted. Man, can you not be friends with a female without it being sexual, dude? These are the same people have been shitting on her. Like, I don't know. It's kind of fucked up. And I'm going to talk about this a little bit because I'm just gonna be a little honest. It's like let's go back into Grand Theft Auto category. I'm just gonna be honest about it. I think what's made this entire storyline so difficult to navigate is because the moment someone is like in a negative light, there's a lot of communities out there that are just so absolutely fucking disgusting. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. And obviously, not everyone is like this, but there's a large cesspool of it. It's, I think, the thing that just kind of like absolutely, like, what is a more demeaning and dehumanizing statement than that? It's just so resoundingly amazing, and I feel like some of this is being spewed even in game. And I think that's the thing that's just so utterly disappointing. Now, call it what you want. Me speaking on my like on a high horse or something like that, as if Nino doesn't say things, but like, imagine for a moment, what does that translate to? This individual has a vagina, and the only value she has is her vagina. Like, what the fuck, dude? I'm not surprising she almost doesn't want to stream, to be honest. And I think people are definitely doing a good job with that. People are definitely doing a good job with that. You know what I mean? The hatred for a comment, like going that far. It's just, I don't know, dude. It's absolutely amazing to me. It's absolutely amazing to me. I can tell you one thing, OOC, there's absolutely nothing going on between us. I'll say that much. But I do consider her a friend at this point, OOC. As I do with a lot of other people on the server. And I think that's the thing that makes this so difficult. And I don't mean icy, but I mean sort of like, why does this person need to be treated like trash? Why does this person need to be treated like trash? Under the veil. Under the veil of roleplay. You know what I mean? I think that's the thing that's so disturbing. And let's be honest. That comment that I read is not an in-character thing. You're not going to just like magically, because it's a, you know what I mean? It's just amazing, man. These fucking just straight up retards. And that's what it is, man. And I do apologize if that word offends you, but you've got to be fucking brain damaged or a disgusting individual. And like, it's just like, once again, Nino, hold on, fucking put my password in again. Nino would not find as many excuses for Sophia as he does if she was a man named Dave. Yikes. I think what I find so dehumanizing, I think what I find so disgusting about it is you guys were there in the conversation, and the conclusions that were come to, and the conclusions I can tell you that Nino has had, is that he doesn't know if Nino has lied, or sorry, if Sophia has lied, or if, you know, if James has lied. And if you're translating that to Sophia being defended, then you're actually fucking retarded. Like, I don't know what was even said. You know, it's almost, it's just, I don't know. But to say something like Sophia would not be defended unless she would not have been defended if she wasn't a man. Like, I mean, and you know, further down, hold on. Nino was going to be down to kill her. Yeah, dude, he was down to kill her in the moment until he fucking learned that some of this is bullshit like an hour later. Obviously, what the fuck? But I think the worst thing about this is it's all about her being a woman. Is like a good amount of where this is. But there is no like romance. There is no, her gender is so unrelated. Why is the gender even a part of this conversation? what? It's just so absolutely like, I don't know, man. Ugh. So, and I'm gonna keep it open because I think most people are okay with it. I hope Al is okay with this as well. Yeah, dude, people bringing up her side gig, which I don't even know if she does still, but like they'll bring up nasty shit like that. Why to dehumanize her? And if you think I'm not going to defend someone else over this kind of disgusting stuff, you do not know me. You really don't. And I feel like even to bring up the fact that I'm defending her over this nasty shit is like any kind of like retort is even more disgusting, that these kind of conversations are even taking place in the role play environment. And it just makes you not want to role play with these communities. I feel like more people need to stand up and actually say something about this. And once again, I'm not necessarily that guy, right? But this has been happening for a while, especially when you have people trying to defend their toxicity. Like the fact that I have to defending her over toxic shit, as I have with many other people, regardless of what is between their legs, is just, the fact that I even have to go down that route is just like, it's just, I don't know, man. It's hard for me to grasp, really. I think the reality of the matter is people just do not want her on the server. And unfortunately, a lot of roleplay that takes place can sometimes revolve around pushing people out. And, you know, I've seen people get pushed out in the past. It's not a good thing, man. Not a good thing. Where was the thing? Where was this? Huh. This is the one that set me off. Yeah, it's just really sad, man. It's just kind of unfortunate that this didn't turn into good role play, and viewers enjoying the role play. As opposed to this. I don't understand. I really don't understand. Hold on one second. Dun 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 dun. Damn, why did I have to open this up, man? I think if it was, oh my god, I was like, man, I wonder what's happening while we switch on over. But that just, oof. Uh, 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 uh. Do 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 do. I don't remember what it was. It was something like it was defending it was pretty much criticizing the fact that I was defending L, the person, the human, from the absolute toxic shit that was being spread around by her. And the fact that there's a clown and the many people that are agreeing with him that no toxicity was being spread, as if that like I don't even like how do you even like how do you for a moment like even reconcile that? Like, how are you so fucking blind to all the toxic shit and then be like, oh, there is no toxic shit and there should be no defense? Like, hello, I RP with this person very often. I role play with them a lot. Do you think I don't know like what kind of toxicity is spreading? How are you making that dissertion? I fucking witnessed it in my own chat, let alone, you know, things like this. Like, this is just a example of what's been happening the last 4 weeks. You know, a decision just by actually bad people. Let's remember for a moment, this is a video game, right? Keep that in mind, that we are playing a video game by people. A video game, right? That a lot of us take, you know, seriously when we, you know, act it out, and a lot of people are enjoying. But at the end of the day, it's a fucking video game. But then when you are crossing into the line of these sort of just utterly toxic viewpoints, it would be one thing, like, you know, once again, I don't think this would have annoyed me if it would not annoy me, I think, if it was about and I feel like there's going to be a lot of backtracking to what is actually said here, but I'm sorry, man. Like, there is no other way to read this. It's a very loaded comment. But tell me you cannot read that comment and it's not loaded. Nino would not find as many excuses for Sophia as he does if she was a man named Dave. Wow. And you're telling me that is not a in-character statement. That is not someone who's criticizing roleplay. You're not criticizing in roleplay, bro. Do you know what I mean? And I know we play in a you know, an environment where like using the word like, you know, bitch and this and that is kind of a thing. It's part of the talk, but man, that is like actually someone who is talking about like you know, like gender here, and that being the only, you know, oh man, it's just so nasty. It's just like she's not a human to some of these people. It's just it's just so sick. It's like sick, like some of the shit that Miles had to go through. You know what I mean? And I've given him a lot of shit. I've given him a lot of shit, but that motherfucker got a lot more shit than he deserved coming his way. But I guess like driving people out of communities is okay. For some of these people. These people being these like nasty motherfuckers, man. Not giving them an opportunity You know, zero opportunity. Oh man, it sucks. It really does. And I think it's like equally disappointing because um I think it's just like equally disappointing because this could have been an interesting storyline. I really want to know. Honestly, I really want to know, was there actually meta involved? And I think that's what I'm going to go and do. I want to find out what the fuck actually happened. They reduced Sophia to her gender, not a female character that has nuances. That's exactly what it is, man. And it's just like, I'm so sick of having to deal with that. Like anything that has to do with Sophia, like it's just so fucked up. It's just so fucked up. Like you can be annoyed by the character, but if that's what you're going to reduce it to, it's insane. And but then again, should I be surprised when we have similar idiots who said the complete opposite? And I'm sure it's a different set of individuals, but you know, asking Penny to stay around with Brandon made Nino absolutely disgustingly misogynistic when he equally told Brandon to wait there in order to speak to I don't know, dude. It's just weird. It's just weird. And I think like some of these like weirdness is maybe part of the reason why. I mean, I explained my hesitation, right? To even bring up some of this stuff in the first place. I was mostly okay with us figuring it out for Nino. And I had a feeling that the moment I started to talk to others about this beyond this, with what I have found, right? Something that did not need to be shared, that it was going to get weird because it normally does. And I don't blame necessarily, any streamer for this, is not outside of their hands, but more I'm, I guess like speaking out to just, these communities that don't allow the admins to go and handle things themselves. I'm not going to sit here and judge somebody. Like, how do you even reconcile that? Do you say, okay, well, these people are saying that she metagamed, so assume she metagamed. And what's going to happen if it turns out she didn't? Is my question to you. That's what I want to know. Is that why do these individuals that should not even be allowed to speak in other channels or wherever the fuck they're coming from, where is there evidence of this meta? I don't know of any player report. As far as I know, she's on the server right now. I mean, these are the same individuals. Like, remember just yesterday, there's all these like fucking hate threads about all these hate threads about she's metagaming the Coke. And it turned out that the owner of the server, Otto, gave her the fucking password. So then they move on to the next thing. My question really, it's just like, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, but we don't, I mean, whether it's untouchable, we don't even know if meta was used. We literally do not know if meta was used. It's really just, it needs to be said, and I'm just absolutely disgusted. I think that somebody that I actively role play with, right? It's you can't defend them, right? I don't fucking know if she's done anything, you know. I've definitely seen her do some things she shouldn't have done. She was suspended for that. She came back. Now my question is, do I just assume that that she's completely like, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, if I used, and I'm going to say this again, if I use the bar that if anyone has ever been suspended or banned, I should not touch them, then I could not even be RPing with a good portion of the server. I'm just saying. People, everybody fucking makes mistakes. What makes her different is what I'm trying to understand. I literally have no idea. And there is no, and I just, it's nasty. It's so fucked up that the only resolution that people have gone down to, maybe there's romance or something like that. That's the only explanation. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what the fuck? What? It's just so unfortunate, man. Yeah, the only person we'd be role playing with is maybe just Tessa Lamb. Yeah. Oh, it's just, I don't know, man. It's I think I needed to share this because it's just, you know, it's been grinding on me, man, like having to see this from the sidelines. You know, I said a while back, and I think I offended a lot of people, that I think people can't handle her assertiveness, and they tend to always fall back onto the mistake she's already owned up for. I mean, even some of the things that she's going through in character. I mean, think about it. People are dragging her name through the mud for a situation that's already been handled. Hutch and I handled it, man, like 4 fucking weeks ago. She learned and moved on. Like, Hutch hired her again, bro. You know? Why? Because Hutch is a reasonable, good dude. Right? He's not holding it against her. Why are people holding it against her on this? Right? Absolutely bending over backwards to find a reason to hate on her. It's just like, I don't know, dude. It's just so unfortunate having to see that happen to a friend. You know what I mean? Like, if she did something wrong, by all means, give her a suspension, right? And she would be deserving of one, but without any proof, which nobody has. Nobody has proof. If today we found out that she metagamed, she should 100% be suspended for an extended period of time, given, you know, the gravity of what it's about. You know? She's literally not the first. But I'm saying, like, if she actually metagamed, she should be suspended. And I trust the mods or the admins are, you know, can handle that. That is their job. But it is not the job of any fucking community to be doing it themselves, especially, and this is the thing, especially when there is no proof. Is all I'm saying. And my question is, where the fuck is this proof? What is it? This and you guys are free to metagame right now. What what is the evidence? Is there something? Does anyone have a clip? Is it this clip? Like what is like where did this happen? Who said this? Like, is there any evidence of any of this? I don't know. Guys, I do not point at anyone's communities. All right. There's like literally like 200,000 people that watch this stuff like every day. I don't know. It's just awful. I think it's because she might know a secret that isn't leaked. But dude, first it's the coke, then it's the bench or the guns. You know what I mean? Which, by the way, chat, who brought up the name bench first? Out of curiosity. Who brought that up first? I'm really curious. I know I was not the first to mention the word bench. I was definitely not the first. I'm pretty sure bench came from the initial phone call with Denzel, where the belief was that is what James said. And I think Leslie just said silencers, but we were interpreting it as how much does he know? And I don't know, dude. Crazy. Yeah, but it's beyond that, right? Because it's been like a series of just like character assassination related things. And I'll say it again, I think what is absolutely amazingly surprising, chat. Can I mention something? Is that James actually already knows about the bench, and the nerds don't know that he knows about the bench. Take that in for a moment. Do you think, you know, with the entire storyline that you've witnessed and you know, saw unfold, is there anything a little weird? About that fact? The fact that Sophia supposedly knows about the about the silencers. Oh, but the fact that James, yeah, you know, I don't know, but that James already knew, and the nerds don't know. It's just, I don't know, man. It's too bad. It's too bad. Anyways, yeah, like I said, I just I'm pretty burnt out with it, quite frankly. I feel bad for her, man. I really do. Anyone that goes through this. L Miles, right? Just people that are just like just straight up fucking targeted. I guess like if someone, you know, it's just to think that viewerships have kind of like swats of just nasty people powered by Clip Champs.